Hey foodies, and welcome to Cooking with Kiana. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make honey garlic roasted chicken. This one pan meal is super easy and beginner friendly, but it is filled with a ton of flavor. That chicken is just so juicy and it's got that nice honey garlic flavor to it. You guys are going to definitely enjoy this recipe. So let me go ahead and show you step by step how it's done. Now let's begin. Alright guys, so today we're just going to get right into it. If you guys are looking for the written recipe, you can go ahead and check that out in the description box below. So first I'm going to start off by spatchcocking my chicken. Go ahead and turn over that chicken and cut along the right side of the backbone, and you're going to cut all the way from the tail up into the neck. For this you can use kitchen scissors or a sharp knife, it's totally up to you. Next you're going to cut right along the left side of the backbone just like you did the other side. This is going to help ensure that our chicken cooks evenly since it's on a level surface, also making for a crispier roasted chicken. Now once you have that tailbone cut out, you can either discard it or you can save it for stock. But we're not quite done yet. We have one more step left to make sure our chicken lays flat. You just want to go ahead and cut along that breastbone, flip it over, press down on that breast until you have a flat, even layered spatchcock chicken. So now let's move on to our seasonings. I'm using 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, onion powder, and complete seasoning, 1 teaspoon of Caribbean Rythims meat seasoning, 1 teaspoon of accent, and a half a teaspoon of black pepper. Go ahead and stir everything together and set that aside because we will be using that later. Now let's get started on the roasted garlic butter sauce. This is going to bring everything together and it's going to really enhance that flavor. So first you want to start off by chopping off the stem of the garlic cloves until it's fully exposed like you see right here. Then you're going to put some foil on the bottom, drizzle about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. If you don't have olive oil, you can use butter. Then you're going to add a generous amount of salt and black pepper. Next, tightly wrap your garlic in foil. Make sure it is standing up. And then place this in a 400-degree oven for 40 minutes. Once that is done roasting, you're going to melt 1 stick of butter. Into that butter, we are going to squeeze out the roasted garlic. If you notice, it comes out like a garlic paste. That stuff is just so delicious. That is going to add a nice garlic infused flavor to everything. Okay, so now I'm going to add in the seasoning. I'm only going to be using half of the seasoning because I want to save the other half for the vegetables. So now I'm going to go ahead and stir everything together. And the sauce should be a smooth, thick, buttery-like consistency. Okay, now let's move on to making our honey sauce. In a separate bowl, add 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, a half a cup of honey, 1 tablespoon of brown sugar or white sugar, 1 teaspoon of crushed red pepper, and a half a teaspoon of ginger powder. Stir that sauce until everything is well combined and that honey has dissolved into the sauce. Alright guys, so now that we've got all our sauces prepared, it is time to season our chicken. Now I like to season my chicken inside and out. So what I like to do is I like to go up under that skin with my fingers just so I can loosen that up, because I'm going to want to put some of that garlic butter seasoning up under that skin as well. So at this point, if you need to go ahead and put on some gloves, go ahead and do so, because you're going to be getting all up in that chicken. You're going to be getting up under the skin. You're going to be really massaging that garlic butter sauce all into the chicken. This is going to ensure that your chicken is nice and juicy and flavorful. You can even use a spoon to get up under that skin, especially with the chicken breast, seeing that that is the driest part of the chicken. So you really may want to make sure you get a good amount of that garlic butter seasoning up in there. Same thing goes for the thighs as well. Once we got that all seasoned up, we're going to go ahead and flip over our chicken and season the backside. You're basically just going to repeat those same steps. You want to just make sure it's seasoned all throughout. In a separate bowl, go ahead and add your veggies. I used a half a pound of baby carrots just to make the job easier for me so I don't have to pre-peel and cut my carrots. I'm also going to add 5 medium-sized russet potatoes. I just went ahead and quartered them. If you want to, you can use the small red potatoes. Then I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Then add in the other half of the remaining seasoning. Now go ahead and give that a good stir until your veggies and your seasonings are well combined. Once they are, go ahead and transfer your veggies to a baking sheet or a roasting pan. Then add your chicken on top. Cooking your chicken on a bed of vegetables not only makes for a crispy skin, it makes those roasted potatoes and carrots super juicy and succulent as it bakes and absorbs all of the drippings from the chicken. And of course, we cannot forget that honey glaze sauce. So go ahead and drizzle the honey glaze sauce over your chicken. Make sure you get that sauce all over. Then we're going to go ahead and cover this tightly in foil. Pop this in a 400-degree oven for 50 minutes. After 30 minutes, remove your chicken from the oven and baste it with all of those chicken juices that it has made at the bottom of the pan. This is going to help ensure that you have a juicy glazed chicken. Now go ahead and pop this back in the oven uncovered for 20 minutes. My chicken is 3 pounds, so I let mine cook for a total of 50 minutes. If you guys have a bigger chicken, go ahead and adjust that cook time. And in the end, you'll have this beautiful honey garlic roasted chicken. This chicken is super juicy and delicious and just full of tons of flavor. I know you guys will definitely enjoy this recipe. That is why I have left the full recipe in the description box below so you guys can make this at home. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss weekly recipes. If you guys did enjoy this recipe, make sure you leave a like and comment down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.